And it freaking got cold. Like 50 degrees, 40 degrees.
And it still is cold.
Yeah, I don't understand. It's spring. Spring, where are you? Because I've been looking. Now, you gave me a nice 70, almost 80 degree weather for like 10 days, and then you just disappear. I just don't appreciate it.
This weather feels like it would be like the beginning of April.
Yeah.
But
Or even like fall. If it's I don't like being cold. You know, I even got that little heater thing on because I be cold. Like when I wake up in the morning, it be like, ooh, it's cold.
I went to
in
my
here.
friend's house the other day, and when I walked through that front door, I said, bitch. And I didn't want to say nothing because I noticed on their couch they had all these blankets and stuff, but I'm like, bitch, where the fuck is your heater? I'm saying it to myself.
Everybody turn the heat on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I came up for work and surely turned mine on, man. Because I'm like, see, I left work to this morning at 6 in the morning, so it's be cold.
Mm-hmm.
What? I got in the house and what turned it?
Yeah, because it be free. Like I don't know. I mean, once it get nighttime, temperatures just drop and everything gets cold. I go in this bathroom, it is freezing.
Yes,
I turn the hot water.
and then you have a window in there.
Yeah,
in that bathroom.
I turn the hot water on and then I just go sit down.
Can anybody look through that window?
I think so.
Oh.
Yeah, but they can't. But once I let it get real
fall,
steamy,
yeah,
you can't.
Because you don't have a curtain there.
Yes, I do. Oh, not in the
window. Yeah, no. Can you imagine?
Well, some people love it.
Don't
do that. Because I had a time this weekend and last night.
Oh, last night.
Every damn day.
I had a time today, this morning. Yes, bitch. I forgot to tell you too. Because I'm so tired.
Oh my God.
So then, look, so I had to make sure. So I didn't want to go get my drops.
Y'all heard him, man. Okay. Well,
because I kept going like that.
Oh.
So I was like this.
Did you like it?
Yes, it was fun. I had a good time. We had a good time. It was a good time. Yes.
Happy Pride weekend. Yep. No, it was Philly Black Gay Pride. Now, I didn't go to all the festivities and stuff. But what I did do is I did go out Saturday night. It was the Fern Party. The Fern Party been going on for over 20 years. And when so at first now I was a little bit nervous for the weekend because it wasn't a lot of flyers. It was rain. I know it rains every weekend. Like that last weekend, it always rains. And it wasn't a lot of promo. I was like, well, where are the flyers? Like, what is everybody doing? Like, I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? Like, so they had the flyer talking about $20 before $20 before midnight, $30 after. I'm like, okay, that's cool. Then, like maybe a couple days before the event, it was like $60 open bar, $80 VIP. And then a day before the event, $60 open bar, $80 VIP, $100 to jump the line. And I'm just like, all right, now I need y'all to come on. So I wrote them like, what is it? Is it still $20? He's like, no, it's $60 open bar. I'm like, okay. So I told him.
So they give you a wristband?
Yeah, you got a wristband.
So then they'll know that you're open bar.
Yeah, which one you are. Right. So I told one of my friends, oh, I'm not paying $60. I said, wait a minute, if you think about it, if you paid $20 and you had a couple of drinks, you already had $60.
Sure. You sure?
Because drinks are high these days.
Yes, they are.
Drinks are.
And if you're going into a party like that, yes. Within the hour, you're going to have spent $60 on drinks.
So I'm like, $60 is a stick.
Yes.
We all undecided. Me, Den, and Mario undecided if we going out. Next thing I know, they was at my house. We finally decided we were going to do it. They was at my house, and we left by 2:00
in the morning.
Yeah.
What time did the party over?
Like 6.
Oh wow.
So yeah. So
2:00 in the morning for me, Kevin. I am in somebody's bed. Okay. Are you kidding? What? I am in a jail cell in Arizona with one of my favorite inmates in my dreams. Because I am not up at nobody's party at 2:00 in the fucking morning.
I was like, I didn't want to miss it. I was like, you know what? All right, let's go. Mario got an Uber here. Dennis came here. Then we all drove. It's only like a 10-minute ride. But
yeah, where is it at? Where is it at?
It was at this building at 50th and Lancaster.
Oh.
It was like an event center that they rented out, and I mean, it was packed.
Oh, that's good. So
every floor I went on.
Oh, they have multiple floors.
Yes, and I've seen people I haven't seen in a while. I want to give a shout out to LaCharles, who lives in D.C., I believe. He's like, it's his first time in the city. He couldn't believe he met me.
Oh.
You know. I met a couple of people that watched the show, and nobody asked me, y'all still do the videos? Thank God, because I hate when people ask me that. But like, damn, like, yes, we still do videos. And I just had a time. And next thing I know, it was time to go.
Yeah, y'all left at 2.
Next thing I know, Mikhail, either we was on our way outside or we was about to get in the car and the car door was about to close. I got in the car, turned into the Exorcist.
Who, you?
Yes.
What happened?
Bitch, I just was having a good time and I had a lot of drinks.
Oh, yeah.
First of all, we was drinking here.
You know what? I haven't been with you in a long time when you get drunk. Yeah. So I kind of forgot how you are when you're drunk. You know?
I let my hair
down.
And
I just remembered how you get when you're drunk.
And it was like we went to, I was so mad because the food truck ain't had no more food to give out. I was just like, damn, you ain't got nothing else? He's like,
yeah, at 6 o'clock in the morning, I guess not.
And I was like, Dennis, I'm ready to go. Oh, Dennis want to congregate with everybody.
Yeah,
I'm like, he put me in his car and I went to sleep.
Yeah,
next thing I know, I was in my bed. I don't know how I got in my bed. But I got in my bed and I woke up. That's when I called you.
Sunday morning while I was at church. Yeah, listen. And they in the front of the church. Everybody has to be quiet.
No, I ain't. I'm sitting here to talk to you. I was emotional calling Miguel.
Mind you, my cousin come tapping me. She walking up, so she tapped me, and then the phone rang. So I'm like, hold on. So it's you, and then she's standing because I'm thinking she's like going to keep walking, but she's still standing there, and I'm looking like, oh my god. And then they in the front of the microphone because during
it was
like after Sunday school. Well, right before devotion, after Sunday school, the officials get up to go in my pastor's office and they pray, like they pray whatever before they come out for service. So during that time, they play like, music or whatever, but they kind of want people not to be loud and talking like, whatever the case may be. And it kind of started getting loud. And I'm on the phone with you. The church out, what you talking about?
Yeah,
crying.
I'm like,
and she's standing there.
I don't want to go.
And I think I asked her, why are you crying or something like that. And she was just standing there listening. I'm looking like, girl, keep walking. Damn.
Yeah, he didn't go. I didn't go, but because I just knew something. I just knew when I was like, but I feel bad because I didn't want to, make her feel the type of way. Right. But I didn't go. Right. But I did send some money on a gift card or whatever. But I was just like, I was
you did that part. So you didn't just totally,
Not just ignore everything.
You did that. So,
yeah.
We were at what's name's house, Charlie's house talking about it. And a lot of people who were there were just like planning on going. But at that moment they were like, everybody's mind had totally forgotten. It's like, listen,
when you told me what happened Saturday morning, and I got off the phone with you, I was in my bed crying. Yeah. I was in tears. Because I remember that when he's still young.
Yeah, right.
But I remember him, they was always at my house.
And Channel 6, we all
Channel 6.
What'd you say, Mom?
And he would always be on the bike. Yeah. And him and his brother riding somewhere, and she would be outside our house, always instigating something, and I just felt so bad. Mm-hmm. She lost her boy, and then I seen her Instagram story, and that was it for me. I just felt so bad. My eyes were so red. Like, these kids are dying so young, and, they're getting guns, and people just shooting, and it's just like, don't nobody know how to fight no more. It's just so... we say it all the time, but y'all gotta get your kids, please. Get your kids. Be active in their lives and see what they're doing. If you see that they're around people who they shouldn't be with, X them out their lives. Right. Tell them they can't hang with these people. Yeah. And I just feel so bad for her. I don't know her situation, right. But I just be like, somebody gotta know something's going on. But it was just hard. It was a horrible thing to wake up because I heard about it the day before you told me, but then when you said who it was, it just broke me. It really broke me, and it's like these kids are so young and they're dying, and it's like, where is this generation? It's going to be a gap somewhere because there's so many young people dying, and these mothers. They having their babies and they burying their children before they even 18. You know, I just seen Channel 6, another child that got shot over the weekend, 16 killed.
It's horrible.
And it's like you don't have the people who is the mayor. You don't have him upset enough, and I really feel like Danielle Outlaw, like who is the commissioner. I feel like she want to do things and they saying no. I really feel that's good.
They probably are saying
like, why would y'all bring her in here if she can't do nothing?
Right.
She'll get on TV, be all sad, but her hair is done. Her hair is always.
But you know,
done.
so crazy because now that you think of it, I don't even know when's the last time I seen her on TV.
Today.
In regards of a shooting. Oh, today?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I haven't seen her. I mean, I don't know. It's so bad.
She was at an event somewhere.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about in regards of you know just. And she's the top cop here in Philly. She's the commissioner. The buck stops with her when it comes to the way policing takes place here in Philly. But it's like she has to also answer to City Hall.
Yeah, and we got a mayor. We have an election in 2 weeks, and I just want a mayor that's going to be on TV, and that's going to be telling them to get their kids like Mayor Nutter used to. I can't see that with. Only person I can see that is Sherrod Parker. I can't see that with none of them other ones. Right. And our city needs someone that understands how we are. Sorry to say that about the other people, but y'all not black. And y'all be wanting to be the saviors. I feel like Alan Dime, a savior. Jeff Brown, a savior. We don't need no saviors, okay? We need people that's going to get down in the communities with the people and find out what's going on. Now, Sherelle, my only thing is, I don't know about school being from 7:30 to 6 o'clock. Even though it would be a good thing to keep the kids off the streets, but we need to bring back more after school programs.
That's 11 hours.
Yeah,
nobody's not going to
be tired.
Yeah, they're not going to do that. They're not going to do that.
Who's cooking?
Yeah.
And these
because these teachers, they have their own families too. No, that'll never happen. That'll never happen.
But something.
The thing is, they need to have after-school programs like they had when we were kids. These community centers are no longer open, and then the ones that are still open have people coming in there shooting up. It's like, come on, like this is unbelievable. I was talking to my coworker the other day at work, and he was telling me that his oldest son is 15, and he was like, you know, Mikhail, I just hate it because my son's mother and her mother, they don't want him to do anything. They don't even want him to go to the corner store. He was like, as a boy, I want him to be out there. He was like, but I understand their concern. He said, but also as a father, I don't want my son to just be locked up in the house because he's a boy. You know, he has to experience outside. And I told him, I said, I get where both of y'all are coming from because me growing up, my parents allowed me to go out the house and they didn't see me until...
I mean, but we could do that at that time.
Right. And that's what he said.
Getting shot.
And that's what he said. He said, well, you know, we're the same age. He said, that's what we could do. He said, I mean, it's not like when we were coming up, there were young people who had guns, but it wasn't like this. If somebody had a gun at our age, we was just like, whoa, what the fuck is going on? Why you got that? Like, don't.
These kids, now
it's a normal thing.
Or I accidentally shot them.
And I told him, I said, you know, you have to really... I get it. I get it where you're coming from. I said, but I also get where his mom and his grandmom's coming from because women are naturally emotional and protective over their babies and they don't want anything to happen. And the way this city is today, I see why his grandmom don't want him to go to the corner. He said, but the corner store is about six houses down from her house. And I said, well, anything could happen in them six while he's walking to the corner store. Like, and it's not even that it could be intended for him. He could just be caught in the crossfire. Like the other day, that 3-year-old baby got shot in the cheek by a stray bullet.
Not no stray bullet. She got locked up. The mother.
Oh, they locked her up.
The baby got shot in the house.